So, markets kicked off the Thanksgiving week with a pretty strong mood. Honestly, a lot stronger than anyone expected for a Monday. Hey everyone, it's Tuesday morning, November 25th, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sella, here to break down yesterday's market action in just 2 minutes. Quick note before we dive in. Today's episode is brought to you by AMF Capital Asset Management Frankfurt. Learn more about our funds and strategies at amf-capital.de. Alright, let's get started. U.S. stocks surged on Monday as hopes for a December interest rate cut picked up again, and enthusiasm around artificial intelligence pushed tech higher. The Nasdaq jumped almost 2.7%, its biggest daily move since May. The Standard & Poor's 500 rose more than 1.5%, and the Dow added nearly 0.5%. This was another recovery from the pullback that hit the AI rally earlier this month. According to experts, the recent weakness may finally be running out of steam, after what has been a bumpy and sometimes painful stretch in November. Tech was front and center again. Nvidia rose more than 1.5%, Alphabet closed above the $300 mark for the first time ever, and Tesla gained around 7% after a bullish call from analysts. That whole group helped carry sentiment through the day. Bitcoin also joined in the rebound, trading back above $89,000 after dipping near $80,000 late last week. It's been trying to break out of a month-long slump, and Monday's move was a welcome shift. Investors are stepping into this shortened Thanksgiving week, still debating what the Federal Reserve will do next. Another influential policymaker joined the chorus on Monday, saying there is room for a rate cut in the near term. With multiple voices now leaning in that direction, expectations for easing in December have definitely strengthened. Meanwhile, economic data that had been delayed because of the shutdown is finally coming through. On Tuesday, markets get fresh numbers on producer prices, retail sales, and consumer confidence, all of which could influence the Fed outlook. On the earnings front, things are slowing down, but there are still a few highlights. Alibaba, Kohl's, and Best Buy are all reporting this week as the season winds down. And then there's the trade story. President Trump's tariffs are back in focus as US and EU officials meet for the first time since reaching a deal in July. Markets are also watching for a potential Supreme Court ruling on the legality of those tariffs. Government agencies are reportedly preparing a roadmap in case the decision goes against the administration. So yeah, a strong start to the week, a mix of AI energy, renewed optimism on rates, and a little help from crypto. Alright, that wraps up today's Capital Markets Quickie. Join me again tomorrow morning for more market updates. See you then!